Welcome to KJ TV, and today we are having a special guest here, Sam Mwangi, who's Executive Director of Global Fatherhood Foundation. Welcome, Mr. Mwangi.
Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Mwangi, as an Executive Director, maybe you can talk more about what you do with Global Fatherhood Foundation.
Well, I want to say it's actually my pleasure to be here, and it's an honor actually to be here and to come to this interview and talk about what I do. Like he had said, my name is Sam Mwangi. I'm the Executive Director of the Global Fatherhood Foundation, and we are based in Brooklyn Park.
Okay.
Also, just to let you know, I wear so many hats in the community.
Okay.
I'm a community leader. I'm a fatherhood practitioner, and also I engage a lot of people in the community. So, and that's just my passion, because I want to see my community become very successful and grow.
Thank you very much, and we really appreciate what you do in the community.
Thank you.
And I know you go extra mile to help a lot, and we really appreciate it. That's why even I thought I would nominate you to be the best father of the year. But we will talk that later. But tell us more about Global Fatherhood Foundation.
Well, thank you so much. Like I said, like you said, I have a fatherhood passion.
Okay.
My goal is I want men in the diaspora, I want fathers to have a voice in the community. I want fathers to go back to a traditional way of doing things. We want to raise our children, we want to be involved, and we want them to have good, healthy families. Okay.
So how did you, how were you motivated to start the foundation?
Well, you'll be surprised, because actually I got this idea from my father.
Okay.
I remember when I was 16 years old, I would follow my father. We used to go to a church at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Nairobi. Okay. And my father will always make sure that whenever they have those men's fathers meeting, I'm always there and I accompany him. So I will sit down with these wazees and they talk about fatherhood. Okay. But one thing they were so concerned was the fatherhood of the future will be different from the existing fatherhood from that time. Okay. So for me, it looks like they're big preparing me. Okay. And they're telling me, you know what fatherhood there is going to be different. We're preparing you. So when you are there, when your days come, when your times come, please start fighting for those men, so men can have a voice in their community. Okay.
Now, in this your organization, I know you have dealt with many fathers. Yes. In this country, more especially the fathers who come from other countries.
Yes, yes.
Now, what are some of the challenges facing these immigrant fathers in the community, as your experiences with the organization?
Well, thank you so much. I mean, this is a very good conversations which I would like our community to be engaged more.
Speaking more louder.
This is a good conversations here, because I want so many fathers to come to the table and discuss about the challenges that we go through every day. Yeah. Let me talk about legal. We have legal issues. Okay. Legal issues is when you move to a new country, you have to understand people live there by law, which are different from our countries where we come from. Yeah. Also here, we talk about the household issues going on today. The divorce rate is high. Yeah. You know, men and women, they are not getting along because of some differences between the households here. So I tell people, within our homes, within our homes, along on the walls, there's so much fighting going on, and those one of the challenges. Now, people need to understand, men and women, they need to understand it's a foreign country, and we need to look for ways we can save our marriages. Okay. Secondly, also, men, we are so lonely. I mean, we are so lonely. Look at home. Look at home. You can walk around the shops. You can go to the farm. I mean, people walk around. People. I mean, after 5 o'clock, you meet somebody you can talk to. But here's different. It's different. You have to work hard. You have to pay bills. You have to work 2 jobs. Yeah. So that you can make ends meet. Working 2 jobs means what? You miss to have that time to get involved with your children. You know. So. And those children will be spending time doing what? Watching TV.
Watching TV
in their homes here. So So there is a lot, and also we can talk about discrimination. You know, we have, it's hard when you are still new in the country to figure out if you are discriminated. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, it's true. It's honestly, this country has got laws. There is a discrimination, but how do we go through and fight this discrimination, you know, in our community?
Yeah.
So our community will encourage fathers now to be talking more.
Okay.
Let us talk more about what you're going through. Let us not hide, or
Mm-hmm.
we say, you know what, we have that ego, this is my problem, I'll solve it myself. You can't solve everything yourself. Come to the table, have another father, and talk about what's going through. Now, the thing about our fathers, our community is one thing. When you have a party, we are happy. When we have a party, we are happy. When we have when we're watching a soccer, we are happy. But when it comes to now to the real issues, and one of them is being fatherhood, we don't talk about it.
You know, you have reminded me the old days when, you know, in back from where we came from,
Yes.
how you could walk and get people, even you make an impromptu meeting without even planning.
Yes.
But that is so hard here that actually men, we don't sit as men.
Yes.
And they talk as men as the way we were grown up. And
Exactly.
what can we do to encourage such conversations?
I think what I said and what I'm going to put up here to the table is we need to have fatherhood conversation more. Fine, let's meet on a graduation party, but also ask me, hey, how's your family doing? You know, let's encourage one another. And also, we have to think about this environment. Are we here to stay, or we are here part-time, then we go back home? For instance, when you work for 2 jobs, you are thinking about, fine, I'm going to have a house there in Kenya, so I need to work so hard. So when I retire, I go back.
Yeah.
But then, there is also the conflict. The conflict comes, do your family share your goals of going back here?
Okay.
So you work so hard, and that time that you are going to work hard is taken away from them. You put it to work and you earn that money, then you go back home. Then you leave them not satisfied. That's why we are seeing that our homes, they're kind of shaking around here. You know, shaking around here. Especially one thing I want to say is about the shaking is coming because when you work outside your home so much and you leave your spouse to control the household, especially when they are boys, there seems to be a collusion a little bit here. You know, because these boys, they need strong men. They need men to be there. But when you have the wife, your wife is doing it and she can't do it, she gets overwhelmed. So it's very important, even as men, we need to be a part of solution to a household. You have to be involved in those children.
So really, this is more of an individualistic society, and we have had these issues. How can we? What are some of the plans maybe Global Fatherhood Foundation has?
Yes.
Do you have any program to encourage men to come together and talk?
Yes.
Like a small baraza.
You have raised a good point because the goal of this foundation is to bring men together, and actually we want to go overboard and bring all the African men together, so we can start talking about our issues. Yeah. So we can start having more forum and more engagement within the community. For instance, we have the Global Fatherhood Award coming, and to increase our engagement, we send out a survey there so that we can go out and nominate a father. Yeah. And remember, even last year we had conversations here. We had conversational discussions, you know, discussion, group discussion, so people can be free to share. Because even me myself, I learn a lot from the community. You know, it is just not me telling you what to do, but also I want to hear from you, because also me myself, I can learn. Another thing also is we need to have priorities. What is your priority as a father? Is it your family, or is it work, or is it investments at home? Because you cannot have those 3 all at once. So you have to choose. So you have to choose, and you have to prioritize. No, you have to prioritize. You know, our African men, we want to have those 3 at the same time. We want to have investments, we want to have a family, you want to have a job, and you can't. It's hard in this country. But that is how we were brought up. I know, but we are living in a different situation. This is, as a competence here, they have changed. They have changed. They have changed because our fathers never slept out. They never went so much. They didn't do. They were not involved in 2 jobs. You know, the economy at that time, I think the situation was different.
It was different. It was different. So that is where we are having a dilemma.
Yes.
And now, how do we meet this challenge?
Yes.
Maybe we will talk next time. This is part 1.
Yes.
I think we'll end here and go for a break.
Yes.
Then we'll come back for the second edition. Stay tuned.